The back room of Nexus Station's seedious bar reeked of xenon smoke and bad decisions. 5 players sat around a hexagonal table, but only 2 still had chips worth counting: Jack Ace Reeves and Gorvax, the tremendous crime boss of 3 systems. Between them lay the pot, 50,000 credits, coordinates to a pre-war weapons cache, and, most unusually, a Sci-fi scientist named Dr. Yaira, who sat in the corner with her elongated head in her 4-fingered hands. "Your researcher's freedom papers," Gorvax had slurred 3 drinks ago, tossing the ownership documents onto the pile. Against everything else. Jack studied his cards, a worthless hand by any reasonable measure. 2 low pairs in Galactic Hold'em won nothing. But Jack hadn't survived 15 years of smuggling by playing reasonable odds. "You sure about this, Gorvax?" Jack kept his voice casual, though his eyes flicked to the scientist. The Sci-fi were the galaxy's premier intellectuals, their minds processing information at quantum speeds. This one looked miserable, her pale blue skin dulled to gray. "Betting people seems beneath you." "She failed me," Gorvax's tusks gleamed. "Promised breakthrough in jump drive technology. Delivered nothing. 3 years of funding wasted. Someone else can feed the useless creature." Dr. Yaira's large black eyes closed in resignation. Jack recognized the look. He'd worn it himself once, before he learned that humans had one advantage in the galaxy: they were absolutely unpredictable. "Call," Jack said, pushing his remaining chips forward. Gorvax revealed his hand with a roar of triumph. "Full house, princes over voids." The other players whistled appreciatively. In 40 years of running this game, Gorvax had never lost a hand this large. Jack laid down his 2 pairs. The room went silent. That's nothing," Gorvax laughed. "You lose, human." "Funny thing about Earth games," Jack said, not moving. "We've got this concept called house rules. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned when we started that on Earth, we play a variant where the lowest possible hand beats the highest. It's called Murphy's Law Hold'em." "You never said." "I did. 3 hours ago. You were on your 2nd bottle of Rigelian whiskey." Jack pulled out his communicator, hitting play on a recording. His own voice filled the room. "Earth rules tonight, boys. Murphy's Law Hold'em. Worst hand wins. Everyone good with that?" Gorvax's drunken voice responded, "Whatever, human. Credits are credits." The crime boss's scales shifted from green to deep purple, rage building. His enforcer stepped forward, plasma rifle whining to life. Now, Jack said calmly. "You really want to shoot me in front of witnesses? Bad for business. Besides," he held up his communicator again, "this has been streaming to my ship's secure server all night. Anything happens to me, every creditor you owe sees you welching on a bet. Your reputation dies with me." The tension stretched like a wire about to snap. Then Gorvax laughed, a sound like grinding stone. "Clever mammal. You played me from the start." "Just playing the hand I was dealt." Jack stood, pocketing his chips. "Doctor, you're with me now." Dr. Yaira followed him out in stunned silence. It wasn't until they reached his ship that she finally spoke, her translator rendering her melodic tones into standard. "Why? Why what? Why save me? You don't know me. I'm worthless. I failed to deliver impossible technology." Jack fired up his engines, guiding them away from the station. "Let me guess, Gorvax wanted you to break the laws of physics. Demanded results that couldn't exist. Threatened you when reality didn't bend to his will. How did you?" "Because every 2-bit crime boss is the same. They think scientists are magic makers, not people working within the universe's rules." Jack set course for Alliance space. "So, what do you actually specialize in?" "Biological adaptation in extreme environments." "But Gorvax wanted weapons, so—" "Biological adaptation?" Jack perked up. "Like, how organisms survive in places they shouldn't?" "Yes, it's my life's work." "Why?" Jack grinned. "Ever heard of Australia? Earth continent where everything evolved to kill everything else? I've got soil samples in my hold that'll blow your mind. Bacteria that eat radiation. Spiders that survive in space. Dr. Yaira's eyes widened to their full impressive diameter. That's impossible. No organism could. Welcome to Earth Biology document. We're going to make you the most famous scientist in the galaxy. 6 months later, Dr. Yaira published her groundbreaking paper on Death World evolution, revolutionizing terraforming technology. She credited a human smuggler for the discovery. Gorvax never played cards with humans again.